Hello everybody, welcome back to HG Movie Talk. I am your host, Fluffy Duffy, once again joined here by my co-host, Dean's Beans.
I'm Fluffy Duff. I'm Dean's Beans.
Yes, it's a little confusing.
Yeah, it's very confusing. We look so similar. But it is not just us two.
What?
Oh.
Harlan, you can introduce our friend as his best friend.
I am his best friend.
And
Everybody.
your orange beanie after we started.
Well, because I realized, I know there's a... Well, we'll get into that.
It really goes well with your pink jumper.
Really? You mean sweatshirt? Or sweater?
Introduce who we've got with us.
Everybody, this is Will,
Yes.
my best friend. We've known each other
Debatable.
for so many hours.
Also,
It's quite a few hours, to be fair.
Yeah, it's like, what, how many? At least 70.
70 hours.
Yeah.
no, 70 hours where you knew I existed. You
Oh,
didn't know me.
well, I've known you've existed for a while.
This is besides the point. Will is my friend. Okay, Will lives with me.
That's
And he's here to join us because we like him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Dean, do you want to get into what exactly
We're doing a
today?
Q&A. Everyone knows what that is. You gave us Q's and we're going to give you many, many A's. The A stands for answers.
Per Q? Will be many answers?
Yeah, because
it
they
gonna be
give
like-
one Q and then max,
Could be a
3
subjective.
answers.
So is it going to be like multiple choice?
Yeah.
Like whatever the
Yeah,
viewer
yeah.
wants to be the truth can
Yeah.
be the truth?
Well, no, we give one answer each. And then whatever they choose to be real is real.
Oh, okay. I
Who's
see.
going first?
You can go first.
Okay. The top comment on my phone, I'm going to read this.
Yes.
This is from someone called Charis Wright.
Oh.
They sound like an awful human being.
Straight
Wow.
up.
I
Okay.
never meet them.
Okay, this question is for you specifically, Harlan.
Yeah?
Can you name all 7 continents?
Yes, I can.
Go on.
Okay, so we got Oceania, South America, North America, Europe.
That's the continent you're in right now.
Yes, thank you. Asia, Africa, Antarctica.
Correct. Wow.
Haha, take that, Paris.
We actually had to do a
Charis.
cut.
That's what I said.
That was a cut.
That was a cut.
That was
Yep.
a 10-minute
Yeah.
cut.
It's a cut.
All right, my turn for a question.
Sure.
What is the best cereal?
Okay, so if you've been listening to our podcast for a while, there's been a big thing about Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
And-
Today I tried it for the first time.
And so did
What's
Will.
your review of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
I loved it. I thought it was really good.
I thought it was
It wa-
fine.
You didn't even finish it.
I did. It's just afterwards all the
There was a soggy ball
crumbs
left.
And the sugar.
floated to the top.
And the sugar.
The sugar. It was good. It was all right.
What didn't you like?
It was
what,
too sweet for me. I like my cereal plain and boring. It's early in the morning, you know? I don't want that much excitement early in the morning.
How do you like your cereal, Will? Like Cinnamon
with
Toast
milk. Preferably.
Preferably.
Yeah.
If not, water will do fine.
Hmm.
You two harmonised there. That was impressive.
We're just flying through these questions. Well, I think
I
that's
didn't
a
say what my favourite cereal is.
what is the no? The question is what is the best cereal? Not what's your favorite.
Same difference, because if it's my favourite, that means it's automatically the best.
Yeah.
I really like multi-grain shapes. You a fan?
Oh my!
Is
That
that like-
literally sounds like the most boring cereal.
Like
The Rice Krispie multi-grain shapes.
It's like Cheerios.
No.
But like they're not.
Yeah, but they taste better than Cheerios.
Okay.
I
Wow.
like plain cereal. Shreddies, Weetabix.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best cereal.
This video is not sponsored.
Would you go
I
Cinnamon
wish.
Toast Crunch?
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
No, I'm a Crave kind of guy.
This guy gets
Okay,
it. Crave's good stuff.
Crave's fine.
Yeah.
Crave, like, how long has Crave been a thing for you guys? Forever?
Probably less than you.
I don't know.
'Cause-
Oh yes, I remember the day I first had Crave. It was the summer of
like,
2012.
I remember Crave really being like marketed, like 2015-ish.
Yeah, we had it before then. And this is boring. Moving on.
If I was doing this, I would be very interested to know when the UK got Crave compared to us.
Okay. Let me find another question because I'm bored.
Wow.
Who do you want the villain to be in Batman 2? The Batman 2.
The-
If you want to know the true answer to this, there's this good YouTube video on YouTube where I go through 40 Batman villains and I rank them and how much I want them to be the villain.
And what was at number 1 for you?
I can't remember.
I know.
Do you remember who was at number one?
It's Mr. Freeze.
Maybe it probably was.
It's Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze and Hugo Strange were up there, I think.
Hugo Strange would be interesting, but like Bryan Cranston as Mr. Freeze.
What about Bryan Cranston as Hugo Strange?
What about Bryan Cranston?
As a man. Walter White is the villain.
Yeah, Walter White's the villain of the next.
Who would you go for? I'll change mine
Well,
to
mine
Hugo
is
Strange.
mine is Mr. Freeze.
I'll
I
go
feel like
Hugo
I've been
Strange.
pretty avid about that.
Hugo Strange.
I like the Joker because I really relate to him.
Who? Oh, Barry Keoghan. I was
Yeah,
about to say
Barry
who would you
Keoghan.
cast, and I was like, oh, who would you cast as Mr. Freeze? Bryan Cranston.
Probably Jared Leto.
Who would you cast? He's already the Joker baby.
I'm the Joker,
baby.
I'm the Joker, baby. Yeah, that's the end of that conversation. Hugo Strange, I reckon, would be my number one nowadays. Because the more I think about it, like, how would Mr. Freeze work?
And who plays Hugo Strange?
Top three.
Oh, I know number one.
Who's number one?
I'm not gonna say it.
Giancarlo Esposito.
It's number 3.
No, this is no particular order.
Oh.
Brian Cranny
Oh, really?
and Peter Capaldi.
I would say Giancarlo Esposito. I was just complaining earlier about how I wouldn't like him as Professor X because I don't want him as like another monotone character.
Professor X is a good guy though. I'd like to see him as Professor
Yeah,
X.
he is. He isn't a really played a good guy.
Was your choice Mr. Freeze? No, wait, you said Joker.
No, I
Let
didn't
me
actually.
just-
That was the joke answer, guys. Joker. I said
No,
something dark. I can't remember. Scarecrow. I don't
Scarecrow
know.
would be
Something
interesting.
that was like, or maybe like Man Bat or
I'd
something.
love Man Bat to be
So
like
put
a
a bit of,
side
like,
villain.
just a bit of like a horror kind of
Yeah.
spin, or like just
Like-
something really dark and a bit.
Or like
spooky.
Solomon Grundy would kind of be interesting, don't you think?
Yeah, but you said that word, didn't you?
How would you say it?
Solomon Grundy.
How would I say it?
I don't know.
Solomon Grundy?
He's here.
Oh my god.
Okay, what's the next question?
Next question. Ooh, what was your first Blu-ray? My first Blu-ray, I think, was Bruce Almighty.
Good movie.
Bruce Almighty is a good movie.
Do you have any Blu-rays?
I have loads of Blu-rays.
Do
Do
you?
you remember your
Yeah.
first one? Or like one of your first ones?
It'll be a trilogy of. I reckon it was like
Spider-Man.
no.
Why did you say that in an English accent? My first Blu-ray, honestly, you want an honest answer or a fake answer?
Honest answer.
What do you want?
Honest answer.
I think it was Transformers: Dark Side of the Moon.
Wow.
Harlan and I were talking about this. Do you want to hear the extent of my Blu-ray collection?
It's really bad. Wait, hold on. Actually, I just want to say, the last last Blu-ray Dean has ever gotten, the last Blu-ray he has
I
received,
will ever get, because I'm gonna die.
was Holmes and Watson.
Yeah, well, I was gonna build up to that. So my Blu-rays: Transformers: Dark Side of the Moon, Cars 2, Thor: The Dark World, Jumanji: The Next Level, Spider-Verse, which is a good movie, and then Holmes and Watson. I think that's all my Blu-rays.
Yeah. Congrats. Especially on that last one.
I'm more of a box. Like at home, I have a lot of box sets, so that's why I have like more Blu-rays because they all come in like a massive, like all the Star Wars and all of.
Did you say what your first Blu-ray was?
I said Bruce Almighty. He has
Oh,
said
you
this
did say
yet.
that.
I don't know what it was. I remember my first DVD that I bought was Iron Man.
That's a good one.
And I also had Transformers as well.
I'm just getting rid of this. I'm just gonna sit with it all day long.
The only good Transformers movie is the first one.
The only good Transformers movie is Bumblebee.
I mean,
this
I
guy
haven't
likes
seen
Transformers. Okay.
say that.
I've got a fun question for the room.
Thanks.
Will can read it.
what do you think of La La Land?
What do you think of La La Land? Now, why is that an interesting question?
Because we just watched it a couple hours ago.
Whoa!
That was La La Land? I thought we were watching The Human Centipede.
I thought we were
It was
watching-
really good.
It's like my second favourite movie ever, maybe.
I like it better than Whiplash. Oh. And that's saying a lot. Because Whiplash is one of my favorite films of all time.
No, can you make the noise again? Whoopsh!
Oh!
No, that was a different noise. Whoopsh!
What noise did I make? Oh!
Isn't Whiplash just the best villain in Iron Man?
Just in.
Yeah, Whiplash is the best MCU villain of all time.
Yeah.
He's not the best villain in Iron Man 2 because Justin Hammer's in that film. Sam Rockwell.
Oh, yeah. Dean really likes Sam Rockwell for whatever reason.
You do not like Sam Rockwell?
I like Sam Rockwell. I'm just messing with you. Good old classic Harlan messing with Dean.
Okay. No, well, I love La La Land with all my la heart.
It was a lot better than I was expecting.
Wow, what were you expecting?
It to be good, but like, not.
Was it?
It was pretty. I really enjoyed it.
That's good. It's on my phone case. And, can you see it? It's on my wall. No, you can't see it. It's just above the Truman Show. Is that right?
Yes.
It's above. It's on my wall. What's your next question? Get off your phone and find me the next question.
What's your least favorite movie?
Morbius. No. Morbius is my first instinct. Space Jam: A New Legacy.
More than Holmes and Watson?
I think bottom three: Space Jam: A New Legacy, Cats, Holmes and Watson, and then if I was adding more, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the new one, Artemis Fowl, Harlan Duffy, The Experience.
I'm still waiting for that movie. I heard it's in like development hell right now, but it'll come out soon enough.
Yeah, and then when it's released, it'll be in actual hell.
Ooh. My least favorite movie ever is Fantastic.
Really?
Because it's not only like a spit in the face to everything. Exactly like that. That's what Fantastic was. But it's also ridiculously boring.
What's your least favorite movie? Is it La La Land?
No. Actually, I can't remember. I could
Wow.
look, but
He says no response. Just say Morbius.
no. Morbius is a good film. As long if you like watch.
If you watch them, if
Matt
you're
Smith dancing.
No, it's a good movie if you're sitting next to me in the cinema struggling through it.
And then.
Did you get to witness that? Did you see
He
Morbius
was right
with him?
next to me.
I watch all the bad films with him. In cinema.
And
House of
what
Gucci.
was it like? What was
Everything
it,
with Jared Leto in. We're always
what,
there.
what was it like seeing Morbius with Dean?
What, do you remember what the first thing
It was
I did
like
when
seeing
the movie
Morbius,
ended was?
but there's someone screaming.
I was just ah! Every time Jared Leto went on his silly little crutches, ah! Go to the toilet like a normal person.
Head in hand.
Do you remember what the first thing I did when the credits rolled was?
No.
I hung my coat over my head
Oh yeah.
and sat there with my arms folded, sulking.
Sulking.
And then I had to wait until I heard the end credits, and I was like, I guess I'll come out. And then I just didn't leave my coat.
And that was even worse.
Yeah. But then after I filmed my Morbius review, I've never felt lighter.
You've mentioned the euphoria you
Honestly,
were in
after
multiple times.
after I filmed my Morbius review, basically, we went to the cinema. As soon as we got home, I spent like an hour recording, editing, and posting my Morbius review. I actually edited some of it before I watched the film. There's a little...
Cheater! Cheater!
And then I watched the film, made my review, and then I posted it, and I was like, oh, Morbius is done. No one's going to talk about this for the next 3 months. And I felt as light as a feather and as happy as a... What's a happy thing?
Bee.
A bean.
A bean.
A happy bean.
Happy, you're happy.
You're a
as
new
bee.
man.
Is it my turn to find a question?
I think, yeah.
Okay. Best film talk accounts. You can go first, Will. Who are your favourite film talkers?
My favourite.
You can give a top 2. I'm not going to force you to choose one.
But like your number one is very important.
No, you don't have to give us a top 1. You can just choose 2.
Yeah, just choose 2.
I like.
And then say your number 1.
I like.
You're trying to name another film talk. His name is Lex Reviews.
I can only think of that one.
You can insult Lex. We do it all the time.
Yeah,
he's not gonna see this. Is he? I don't think.
I'll tell him to.
I'll send a clip to him.
Yeah.
My favorite is
We're really putting him on the spot.
Dean's Boons.
Will knows that means he's gonna. People listen to this only, so I hope.
Yeah.
Oh, if you for
I'm editing that out.
for our visual listeners, he was pointing.
Okay, Harlan, give me a top 3. You can't. You can actually say me.
I can say you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'd probably go...
No, you're not going to say me now. I want a genuine answer for this, okay?
Jay Stoops, number one.
Yeah.
Um...
I'm going to choose different people to you.
Straw Hat.
Mm-hmm.
Dean's Beans.
Okay, I'm going to choose people that I know because I like my friends. Fluffy Doof. No.
Floof the Doof.
Floof the Doof. Newt Films.
Mm.
She's great.
She is great.
Peyton JB. Now, the person who asked the question...
I should have said him, actually, because I follow him on Letterboxd.
Peyton, I don't know if you watched this. You're great. My friend Nalbis, Jimmy, asked a question. He's a great TikToker. But you don't post enough, mate, okay? I mean, you do your YouTube.
Jimmy.
But it's great stuff. Speaking, can I just skip to another question now because it's relevant?
Yes.
This is from, well, we have two questions from Liz. Newt's
Okay,
Films.
yes.
The first one is, who's your favourite TikToker whose name is Liz?
Probably...
Charlie D'Amelio.
Yes. Oh, also, by the way, I forgot to say, Dre was the one who asked us about the cereal.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. So Newt's Films... so Charlie D'Amelio is my favourite. And then another question from Liz is, when's the wedding? So when's the wedding, you two?
Well,
we haven't picked a date
decided
yet.
on a date.
Yeah.
But,
you're kind of putting us under some pressure. I don't appreciate that.
Am I the best man to one of you? I have to be the best man for one of you.
Maybe a groomsman.
Yeah. You could be there.
You could be, like, at least, like, in the middle aisle.
We don't know where the location is.
Can we just move on now, okay?
Oh, sorry. Are we hurting your feelings? Okay. Do you want me to ask another question?
Yeah.
This is from...
Ask another question.
This is from Reagan's
Go
Ratings.
On. Oh, yeah?
Which MCU character...
I like Reagan. She's up there. She's a great TikToker. Reagan's Ratings.
Yes, she is. Which MCU character would you want as your boss? Would not want Captain America. Would not want Steve Rogers.
No, because he'd inspire you.
And he'd always push you.
That's actually not a bad answer.
Who?
He said Iron Man because he's cheddar cheese.
Minted.
I'd want Korg.
Nah.
He'd be like, oh, well, that's alright, mate.
Well, Korg is a liar. Because in Thor Ragnarok, he says he has a mum, where in Thor Love and Thunder, he says he has 2 dads and no mum. What is the story, Korg? What are you hiding from us?
Wow.
You actually can blame Korg, seeing as Taika Waititi evidently made that.
Exactly. It's interesting, isn't it? Have you noticed that?
Hmm.
He's like, oh, my mum went to my thing with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously there are ways around that.
2 dads.
But he was born from 2 dads, so unless we're not getting into this.
Baby.
Which MCU character do I want as a boss? I would love. I'm looking up at my quarterfinals. I have very few MCU characters up there.
Wow.
I've got 2.
Spider-Man would be...
Loki.
Nah. You want Iron Man's a good shout because he's Richie.
Iron Man is a boss.
No, but all
so he has the most
no.
experience.
Let's make something clear. Iron Man has a track record for the most employees turning into supervillains.
That is true.
Mysterio.
And would I not want that?
Oh.
He has superpowers.
Yeah.
He does relate to the Joker.
I'm the Joker, baby.
I'm the Joker, baby.
So, luck in your answers. Who do you want?
Thanos. He treats his guys well.
That's
No,
true.
That's not my answer.
They all died.
But not, he doesn't kill them. Other people come in and kill them twice. They all die twice.
Well, no, he doesn't really treat his daughters well either.
he treats one of them well. I mean,
It's kind of, not really at
no,
all.
she does also get murdered. What about any Eternals? What's up on that one? I reckon
Ajax would be a pretty good mom.
she would be a good
mom, not boss.
Yeah. Well, Ajax would be like the mom
like
of the
Vision.
group.
I know he's my favourite. He'd be pretty good. He'd be fair.
I want Korg.
He's really caring.
Korg.
No,
Joaquin Korg.
I'd go with... I honestly, someone like... Superman.
MCU character.
That was the joke.
Oh. Will, what about you?
Groot. Locked in.
Okay.
Yeah, those meetings will be really
Great.
fun.
I am Groot.
Is that your Groot impression? That was awful.
Well, no, it was a 20-year-old.
I like Rocket actually. I feel like that'd be really fun because the job is going to be stealing stuff.
Okay. Let's do this question real quickly, lads.
Okay.
Is it my turn? Who cares? What is your favourite movie and TV show of 2022? We'll say our answer for TV show when I say go, okay?
Wait, I need to think.
Where is it?
Oh,
There.
I got it.
Sorry.
I mean,
spoilers.
3, 2, 1.
The
Muppets
Boys.
Most Wanted.
The boys.
The Boys. Sorry,
The
I thought you
Boys.
were talking about what's
TV
your
show.
second favourite, your third favourite, fourth favourite. I don't know where I'd rank it in the Muppet films. It's The Boys.
My.
Everyone, Will. What do we have here? No foul language.
No, not foul language here.
You can.
Oh, hey!
Oh, maybe I'll edit that out. We'll see how I feel. Favourite movie?
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
You said that so fast. Then. Give me time to process.
Everything, I've got... I don't know.
I'm gonna say Batman because I'm the Batman because I'm really quirky and original. And no one else likes that. It's just me.
If we're trying to be quirky, then I'm going to go with RRR because I watch foreign films, unlike these two losers.
Wow.
No, probably
It's
Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, is that why
No.
you're looking over there?
No, the thing is, it would be a toss-up between those 4 movies that have been mentioned, your 2 and Top Gun Maverick and RRR. But I'll go with Top Gun Maverick just because I had fun.
You want to be different.
I love being different.
I love Morbius. That's gonna be cut.
I got another question.
Okay.
Go on, then.
Why did you
I
pause for
was
so long?
waiting for like a okay, go for it, Harlan.
No,
we love
I'm
your
trying to get this over and done with.
inclusion in
Go
the
on.
podcast. Wow. Okay, Movies asks, what does Fluffy Duffy smell like?
This is my jumper.
Yeah,
He's not going to smell...
That's
He
true.
smells like
That
Dean's
smells like
sister.
Dean.
That's gonna smell like my
Damn.
head.
You saying you smell like my sister is very weird out of context.
I also paused.
It's my sister's old jumper.
Yeah.
He smells like a beanie.
I smelled your hat the other day.
Give it a
That one.
sniff.
Smell like a hat?
You like the inside though.
Oh, it's not gonna smell very nice.
It's-
Yeah, it
How
smells
often
like
do you
your
wash that hat?
Shampoo.
How I've
Conditioner.
washed this.
Which you bought with us.
Yeah.
Don't wash. I washed my hair terribly this morning because somebody forgot to turn on
This
the hot
guy.
water.
He
This guy
forgot to
turned
turn on the hot water.
Okay, well the hot water is either boling or freezing, and I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
we're gonna have
it's
to sort that out.
I'm like, well, I gotta
I
try
figured out
one
the shower
of these.
head though.
Oh, did you?
Unrelatable, but
Unrelatable.
unrelated.
Nobody can relate to
Nobody
that.
can relate to shower heads.
Yeah.
We're just a couple of 3 boys living in a
So
house
what do I smell
together.
like? A beanie?
I was thinking, oh, he's gonna have a smell to him, but I haven't noticed any smell.
That's good.
What do I smell like? Do I have a
Dean.
smell?
That.
You smell like this.
Smell the jumper and then you'll know.
Is it my turn to ask a question?
Yes, I think it is.
Let me find one first.
Did you find a question yet,
Oh,
silly
sorry,
goose?
I got distracted. This question is from a Will. I can't read that last name. Why must Harlan leave us? I'll throw this one to you.
That's an amazing question.
Well, fun fact. I'm actually
Here
not.
are some.
Here are some fun facts about why I'm actually staying, but I'm just gonna hide under Will's bed.
Oh,
Will's not staying here either.
I'm not staying. So.
Yeah, so I'm going to scare whoever is.
Karis.
Karis? Is that. Well. Like the commenter.
No,
It's gonna be here.
That's Karis.
No, that's
the
Charisse.
comments.
Oh.
That's Charisse.
Charisse,
right.
Okay, I was confused. Okay, I got another
I should
question.
probably find a quote. Go on.
This one's for you, Dean.
Oh, someone liked my comment.
What's with the beanie?
Basically, for my 19th birthday, Harlan sent me a beanie. And I wear it, just not in my videos. Like I used to wear it every day when the weather suited it. And let's see what this beanie says. That was a good catch.
It's a good throw, actually.
Dean's Beans!
That's your name. Half of it.
Oh, that's why you got this hat for me. I just thought it
Oh.
was a nice colour.
But I wear the beanie because it's easier to do that with my hair, so I don't think my hair.
Yeah,
look
but
good.
why was it a bright orange beanie?
That was the only beanie I had.
You weird guy. It was nice to spot him when he left the airport.
I have another good question for Dean.
Okay.
Actually, this isn't for Dean. This is for Will.
Hello?
Is Dean really British?
Yes. Because only a British person would like gravy as much as he does.
Oh, there's a fun. Go on. Fun facts about Dean.
Sure. Here are some fun facts about Dean.
He loves gravy. British gravy, not American gravy. You disgusting fat American
Hey. Relax. You don't like being called that.
That's an inside joke between the three of us.
But I'm telling him if
It's not. It's just me insulting Harlan.
if Dean to all the American audio visual listeners,
They've already left.
yeah, they're gone by this one. But if Dean had biscuits and gravy, he would love it, but he thinks it looks gross.
Do you want to hear my true accent?
Yeah.
You got me by the ball. Never confuse shit with chocolato. They may look the same.
The taste very different. Trust me.
I
would know. Oh, this is a good question. What is your favorite The Boys character?
Give me some time to think, okay? I'm in the bathroom looking at me. Face in the mirror is all I see. Honestly, I've had that joke planned for so long. Like a week ago, I was like, if someone asks a question about The Boys, I'm going to go, give me some time to think. I'm in the bathroom looking at me. Okay, if I had to answer. Black Noir is up there.
Well,
Very emotional. I would say my favourite The Boys character
yeah, this question.
is Kumiko.
I wasn't
Wow.
just.
I'm like, oh!
Sorry, keep going.
She just when
She's
she
so
smiles,
cute.
we're just
You like Kimiko?
"Aw."
Kimiko's your favorite?
Yeah,
Mine's
she's just
Homelander.
So
Because you find him relatable, and he's actually your dad in real
yeah,
life.
it's him. It's him.
him. Ah!
Yummers.
That's my go-to Homelander quote.
Yummers. Okay, here's another question from my friend Jimmy. He's an Australian, so you have to answer it in an
Jimmy.
Australian accent. Please don't. What genre or types of film have you not delved into yet that you're interested to look into?
Ooh, I actually have a
Adult.
anime.
Everyone left frame there.
I don't.
Did you say anime?
Anime, yes.
Hentai or just anime?
What?
We're cutting this out.
Nope, this isn't. No, we'll see.
Anyways, mine would be anime.
Mine would be I don't watch a lot of horror, and I enjoy horror.
I find them very
movies.
scary.
I wonder why.
Good job.
I don't know.
Good job.
I watched Insidious and Annabelle, all of them, and they're all really bad.
See, some horror movies. Horror movies. I don't know one of them.
Idiot.
I need to watch more horror. Types of movies I enjoy, like certain foreign cinema. I want to delve more into. Godzilla. I want to see more Godzilla films. I haven't seen them enough.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. The least amount of Godzilla movies I can see, the better.
I've seen Zero, and I'm planning on.
Have
keeping
you not
it
seen
that way.
any Godzilla films?
I've seen Godzilla, but no, actually, I've seen Kong Skull Island.
Okay, that's not a good movie.
No,
it's fine.
no.
It's fine.
And it was for like 5 minutes because it was on TV.
Oh, so you haven't watched
No.
Skull Island?
I went on and I was like, oh, is it
Anyway,
Samuel
thanks for your
Jackson?
question, Jimmy. The best movie I want to watch is the one which you star in.
Oh.
So somebody asked, do you and Dean have a collective least favorite movie?
Collective. I think it would be Holmes and Watson.
It would be Holmes and Watson.
If we had to choose one collectively.
Because, well, we've talked about a lot of bad movies.
Were you about to say? Were you about to?
If you watch the podcast,
Well, no.
No one's gonna watch that podcast.
there was no podcast where bad movies were
We had to delete it because it would really get us cancelled.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
yeah,
said
Dean,
some
Dean was
outrageous
just
outrageous
going
things
off.
were said.
No, but we agree that Holmes and Watson is our least favorite movie collectively.
As a yeah. You haven't seen it, have you?
No.
Let's go watch it after this.
It's the only film that I haven't seen but have still rated on Letterboxd.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a good show. Okay, Dean turn.
Okay.
Let me find a question first. I just had a good one. What? It should say who. Sorry, I was about to read out your name. Read out this fella's name at the top.
Iffy Theoixifia.
I think you got it.
Yeah, perfect. What is your favourite movie character of all time?
Spider-Man.
Give me some time to think, okay? Oh, I like Spider-Man. Oh, I'm a big child. Spider-Man's my favourite superhero. Anyway, let me look at my wall.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Okay. Spider-Man's on there. He's your favorite character too?
That's a different Spider-Man. No one on that wall. Is there anyone else around this room? I don't know. Maybe. Favourite movie character? That's a tricky one. Do you have one? Is it like...
Darth Vader.
Who exists?
Would you say Kermit?
Oh, I do really like Kermit. I really like Godzilla. I'm going to see if I can find an old TikTok of mine.
Oh boy. Should I get another question while we're doing this?
Yeah, because I want to think on this one.
Okay. Who would win in a bare knuckle kickboxing fight?
Wait. So how are our knuckles bare if we're kickboxing?
Well, I think this person...
I think I'd win because you're so little.
I think I'd win because I could... I don't know.
All I'm seeing
What do you
is...
think would take a punch better? I'll find out.
I've hit you quite a few times and you've been fine every
Dean is a
time.
violent man.
Actually, when we think about that, I think I would win.
You're terrifying.
I terrorised you two and two others.
Yeah, we were playing a hide and seek game and Dean went
I
sicko
went
mode.
ballistic. I was tearing, and I wasn't doing well, but I was being. Imagine if I had my eyes open. I just come into the room.
Terrible game. Found you.
No, I still have to grab you and choke you out.
Oh, okay.
Like I did to you.
Yep.
No, I only did that to Anna. Okay, let me think of my Godzilla would be up there. To be perfectly honest.
Just pick one.
Wallace.
Good job.
No, it's actually
Dean.
Gromit. No, it's Gromit.
Gromit.
Gromit
Oh.
is better than Wallace.
Yeah.
This is a question for Will.
Yeah.
Why did you start making TikToks?
Oh. Well.
The joke is Will doesn't make TikToks.
No. I'm not like so shallow.
Anyway, why did you? Apart from
I'm
the
still here,
constant
so.
need of validation.
That's it? Beyond that? I started...
I'll tell my story first because I did it before him. He made TikToks because he wants to be friends with me.
I made my Baby Driver fun fact video because I wanted you to see it.
Did I see it?
No, because I did terribly.
About Baby Driver.
Here are some fun facts about Baby Driver. Did you know that my celebrity crush, Dean's Beans...
Alright, don't kid yourself now.
Okay, so basically I was in lockdown. Coronavirus was basically a virus which sweeps the world.
Oh, that's what that was.
No, I'm explaining it for people listening 50 years in the future.
Oh,
The future.
yes.
In
They'll
school.
know about
Hello,
it in the
son.
future.
No, but they'll know about us before they know about COVID.
Oh yeah.
So like if someone really young, yeah.
Yeah, we're in the textbooks.
I was homeschooling and basically for most of the day I'd be home alone like a big old sad boy. And I just thought one day I'm going to make a TikTok. I made a TikTok about Dot 2 and it did pretty good. And the next day I made another TikTok and then I made another TikTok and then I made a TikTok about Alan Rickman's death. And it did pretty well and I got 10,000 followers in like 2 weeks.
Then you were hooked.
And then I told everyone that I was TikTok fan. I didn't actually tell most people I was on TikTok. People just found me.
They all found you with
TikTok.
your awkward hair.
Well, don't bring
Wow.
that up. I told you.
Look up his earliest video. It's really funny.
No. I would have told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you weren't friends yet when you started making TikToks.
No.
No.
Will was I.
Can you believe it?
I've been friends with TikTok for longer than I've been friends
I'm
with
fake.
Will.
Wow.
Yeah, he's after my fame.
Yeah.
Your fame, not his.
Well, I started making TikToks basically for the same reason Dean did, but the only difference is my videos nobody watched in the beginning. And it was like a week or two.
I was
and
a
then
hit from the start, baby.
Yeah, well, who's got more followers? Oh! Oh, yeah, that's well.
On my
Who?
secret account.
Who? That's what an owl says. So maybe you can take that to the bank and cash it in.
Just what does an owl bear say?
Hello! I don't know. Owlbear. Someone just commented a question right now. What's better, Beans, Deans, or Duffy Fluffy? This question goes to Will.
There's a very obvious answer.
I would pick Fluffy Beans over.
Imagine a Fluffy Bean!
Over a Duffy Dean.
A Dean Duffy?
No.
I just winked at Harlan.
Be a Duffy Dean.
If you were to change one thing about the boys, what would it be and why? Give me some time to think. I'm in the okay.
I know something.
Can we all have a sing song first?
Yeah.
Baby, 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 got your license to drive. You got your license to drive me crazy.
What's your answer?
My answer would be that.
Can you tell how in sync we are after just spending a week with each other? We were all just
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, for the longest.
Okay, I was like that. I was trying to.
That's Billy Joel.
I would probably take. Okay, this might be a little controversial, but Kimiko's arc with her brother.
What happened?
Give or take, I'm not a big fan of it.
Season 2, her brother was all like, "Hey, we should be terrorists."
Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, but like.
Did he die or did he just disappear?
Yeah, he.
Oh, Stormfront.
Yeah.
If I could change anything, I would.
Rip.
I would. Get rid of Todd.
I was gonna say at the end have Homelander.
He's getting
killed Todd.
Yeah.
Instead of that other random guy.
No. I want the next
Homelander
season to be 8 hours of Todd death.
Yeah, I want to see
Homelander just punching him the entire time.
Chucked off a building, and then Homelander just picks him up and flies him up, and then chucks him up again, and flies him up and chucks him up again.
I don't know if I have an actual answer actually. What would I change?
Well, it's like me, somebody forcing me to have to change something and be like, I could do without this. That's it.
I could do without such an uncomfortable.
Season 1 episode.
No.
Season 3
Not
episode.
even that one. Not even that one. The octopus was worse.
I wasn't that bothered by the
I
octopus.
could not stand that.
Which one? Which
the
time?
one where in the mouth.
Oh, that
eating it?
octopus. We're watching that after this.
Yeah,
it's
We're watching that
awful.
episode.
It's
We're watching that episode after
I'd
this.
rather the little guy going.
Oh, actually, you know what?
Oh, Will, do not. Did you see those hand signals? Everyone listening to this missed out on some great theatre of the mind.
You know what I would change with the
what I'm
boys?
talking about.
During that scene, the Deep says something while the octopus is in his mouth, and there's no way he'd be able to articulate that with the octopus in his mouth, and they ADR'd to add to the scene, and that just takes me out of the moment. So I'm like,
If I could change anything, I would.
So I just nerded on you.
I would recast Anthony Starr with
Jared Leto.
Imagine him method acting that.
Mamma mia, yummers.
Jared Leto method actually just means he goes around killing people, trying to get in the mind of a psycho.
Okay.
So just
Go on, your turn. I've got no idea how this has been going on for.
Oh, me either.
I can probably look somewhere. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, go on.
Movies you never want to watch ever.
Human Centipede. That entire concept just give me shavies.
I don't ever want to
What
watch
even is
the
that?
third Hobbit movie.
Do you not know what the concept of the Human Centipede?
Do you not know?
It's like my two dads trying to teach me about stuff.
Oh, you don't. It's 3 people in the first movie, I believe, and then in the third one it's like 150 people.
I haven't seen that
And
movie.
it's mouth sewn to anus.
Oh.
And then the person at the front is fed.
Oh.
That's the Human Centipede. That's what the movie is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's bring the mood up. What did you say? The third Hobbit movie.
Yeah.
Give us your 5-second review of that film.
5 seconds.
As
Yeah.
long as you like.
1.
Unnecessary battle. Pa 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 pa. Cool music. Sleep.
Perfect.
Neither of us have seen the third Hobbit. What movie do I never? A Human Centipede.
The only reason I don't want to watch it is because I need to watch the first 2 again to watch the third one, and I get super bored.
There's some really cool stuff in there that they could have used in like a not Hobbit related, like.
Are
Separate,
you gonna watch
separate
the
movie or
Rings of
something.
Power?
No, well, yeah, but I'm gonna try to watch. I will watch the Rings of Power once I see the Lord of the Rings movies.
Are we gonna watch all the Lord of the Rings movies or not?
Well, not tonight.
Well, not tonight. You know what I mean.
We can, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if I can. Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's an off-podcast conversation.
Off podcast
Harlan
conversation
is
alert.
invited.
Really?
Yeah, you can come back.
Okay, I'll just
My next question
get an
is:
Uber.
who are your favourite directors? Should we answer it for us? Okay, I'm gonna answer for everyone here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will, I'm gonna take a gander with Peter Jackson. He'd be up there because you're such a Lord of the Rings fan. Christopher Nolan. I don't know who you'd. Is Edgar Wright up there?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. And for you, your number one is Denis Villeneuve.
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably say Edgar Wright as well.
For you, yeah.
No, Edgar Wright would be one. Is he one of your favourites?
He's up there.
Who else would you choose?
Damien.
Oh yeah, Damien Chazelle.
I like him.
I like Damien Chazelle.
Also, Jordan Peele.
Yeah, good choice. Only done 2 movies.
I think it's supposed to be really good though.
Well,
And I'm gonna see it before you.
Well, my favourites would be Edgar Wright,
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder, Edgar Wright. Whoever, what is it? Daniel Esposito? Is he the goat in Morbius? It'd be Edgar Wright, Damien Chazelle, and see, I would say I will still say Taika Waititi, despite being disappointed by Love and Thunder.
Mine would actually be like Wes Anderson, I think.
Wes Anderson's a good shout.
Really?
Yeah, no, I
Edgar
should
Wright.
have got
Something
that.
like that.
I wouldn't put Wes Anderson in my top 5.
I haven't seen enough Wes Anderson films.
I
I've
respect
seen,
him,
like,
but I just like his style is fun, but like it doesn't intrigue me as much as
I know,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Sometimes it's a bit boring. when
I
there's not
haven't
much
seen
going on,
enough
but,
Wes
like,
Anderson movies to put him up there.
The like visual comedy is like so.
Well,
good.
yeah, 100%. But like, I feel like when I watch movies, I really like look at it for like character and stuff.
Yeah.
And like, I love Wes
Yeah.
Anderson is like an artist, but like, I think his characters aren't like crazy in depth.
Yeah.
But it substitutes that with like amazing visuals.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a good question. Are you guys best friends? Let's answer at the same time. I assume this is it. Me and Harlan. 3, 2, 1. No. Oh, he's a colleague.
You can't see I'm pointing at Will.
Me,
Yeah, you're my best friend.
Well, let him down easy.
I'm flattered.
No, seriously. I'm flattered. But I really just broke up with a best friend recently. I'm not really looking for anyone at the moment. What are the most boring movies you've ever seen?
Fan Forsic?
I wouldn't put that in boring because it's like it gets me angry. What's a movie that I just feel nothing from start to finish? Zack Snyder's Justice League would be up there as a boring film,
Yep.
just because it's so long and like nothing happens. There's just a scene where a woman holds a sweater and sings. You know that bit?
Yeah. What are there like really boring movies?
It's a difficult one because you forget them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I feel like I saw Ant-Man and the Wasp I saw that a second time like a week after seeing it. I was really bored.
I think that's quite funny.
I mean, it has some good comedy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just did not like that movie. Didn't work on a rewatch. Neither did Thor: Love and Thunder.
Boring movie that I was just like, oh, can this be over with? Red Notice, I think was pretty boring.
I liked Red Notice. I had a good time with that.
Boring. I'm not sure. I'm just scrolling through the hundreds of movies I've watched now.
Boring.
The New Mutants is pretty boring.
Bloodshot.
Ooh, you watched that?
Yeah.
Pirates 5. for
Good
me.
shout.
It's just
The Lion King reboot.
awful.
That wasn't even a bad movie. Boring. Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
No, this third one is more boring than
But
that.
there's magic in it.
Yeah, the third one's more boring, but the second one's worse. I don't know. That's a tricky one because you just forget. Whoa, don't play you out loud. We don't want to hear you.
I was refreshing the questions. I'm so sorry.
Boring. Zoolander 2.
Oh yeah, that one's no good.
Oh. Yeah, just ask another question. I'm going to keep...
One minute, okay. Okay, so this question is simple, but I'm going to add onto it a little bit. What like franchise are you most excited for like the next 10 years? Marvel or DC?
Both. I don't know if I could choose one.
It's hard because I feel like
when this episode comes out, we would have had San Diego Comic Con, and maybe that's going to make.
That's
us go,
true.
Whoa! I can't believe they're making a King Shark trilogy and
well,
a Kite Man mini. Go on. They're making a Kite Man show actually, aren't they? But it's animated.
That's cool. I think I'm probably more excited for DC because I have a vague idea of what the next 10 years for Marvel is going to look like. But DC, I have no idea. I think DC could do a lot of cool stuff.
Imagine the Batman trilogy.
I would say DC as well.
Oh, that's much better. Oh.
I would say. Next question. What's your most anticipated 2023 film? 2023
film. I don't know. Movies.
Do we give you a rundown?
Yeah, give me a rundown.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh, that.
Really? Straight out of the gate?
Yeah.
So you have Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I think Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, The Marvels, Spider-Verse 2, Dungeons and Dragons, The Flash. What other DC movies are coming up? Aquaman 2. There'll be stuff like... I can't think of anything else.
Guardians of the Galaxy still is.
Well, honestly...
I would say Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse would be mine as well. Dungeons and Dragons would be up there. If I talk to you guys about this film...
No,
what's that?
I actually haven't.
What's that about?
It's let me read you an excerpt from...
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm not going to read you. Basically, the Dungeons and Dragons trailer came out yesterday, and I'm really excited about the film. Right now, it is Dungeons and Dragons. Just because I saw that trailer yesterday, my brain is just filled with that things, but really it's Spider-Verse 2.
Alright, should we do one more question?
Each?
One more question each? Yeah,
Yes.
you go.
Well, I want you to go.
Oh, okay.
I know you're like, I've got a special question I'm saving for last, but I want to end on a real downer with a boring question.
I gotta go. This is a nice one. What's your go-to calm movie?
Calm?
Yeah.
Like, maybe Bill and Ted. It's behind me. The Muppets is my answer. Change my answer. Locked in. The Muppets 2011.
I go to calm movie one
You're
where
saying
I'm
calm weirdly.
calm.
Calm
How do you say calm?
Calm.
Calm.
You're saying clum.
Calm.
What's going on? Okay.
Calm.
Calm. Everyone, let's say it until it's lost all meaning.
Calm.
Kong Skull Island.
Probably Spider-Man 3. Or any of the Spider-Man movies.
Spider-Man 3.
Why did you go with Spider-Man 3?
Hey, either the third or the first one, because I have the most nostalgia for those two.
Okay, my answer
I
is
never watched Spider-Man
The Muppets
2.
2011.
What's your favorite, you're feeling in the dumps and you want to go to a movie?
The Muppets 2011. Honestly, it's quite funny. If you look on Letterboxd and when I've watched The Muppets 2011, you'll be like, that's the last time Dean had a really bad day. If you go through, honestly, each time, that's like when I've had a bad time, I'm like, I'm going to watch The Muppets. And I put it on, I'm like, it's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets in the Muppet Show tonight.
Bom, bom, bom.
And honestly, I'm going to check that's right, because I bet I can remember I'm not going to say what happened, because some of it's pretty bad. I can tell you after the recording if you want to know all the sad things that's happened in my life, but I'm not going to share them on the podcast.
Mine's Eternal
Sunshine
No.
of the Spotless
Oh,
Mind.
man. No, it's Little Miss Sunshine.
That's a good choice.
That's a good one. That worked. I was feeling the dumps, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I feel the dumps. I think this movie will help.
The only time I've watched The Muppets in 2022 were the two worst worst occasions of the year for me.
Oh.
Will could probably guess what they are, but that's not a fun game to play.
were they July 12th and July 13th?
Classic.
That was the day before I left to visit him.
Okay, the last question.
Yes.
It's a classic one. Sorry, I found it. How did the podcast start? Shall I?
Yeah.
Shall I do it from my point of view?
This is a good way to end it.
Shall I do it from my point of view?
Yes.
So, I wanted to start... I can't start there. I wanted to start... He knows what I was about to say. I wanted to start a podcast, yeah, because I was like, I have so many correct opinions and the world needs to hear them. That's a joke. No, I just thought it would be fun to talk about this stuff in a longer form. So I was like, I want to start a podcast. So with that in mind, I messaged this guy to go live with him. We went live twice. And I remember after the second time, I was like, oh, should I message him? Oh, I'm really going to build up the courage to message him. And I was like, hello, Mr. Fluffy Duffy. I know you've got like a third of the followers I do. Not bitter about it now or anything. But do you want to...
No, I had 50K, and then you were like, congratulations.
Oh, yeah, I remember, because I was like, I said, congratulations on 50K, by the way, do you want to start a podcast? And I was like, I hope it doesn't look like I'm piggybacking off his fame. So I messaged, I am piggybacking off his fame, if anyone's wondering.
Obviously.
I mean, fame. And I was like, do you want to start a podcast? And he was like, yes. And now tell the story from your point of view.
Okay, well, I was
Let me just sit back and enjoy.
So Dean was my go-to mutual. I was campaigning for him to follow me.
Sorry, what was that?
I was campaigning for you to follow me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I got him. I hooked him. And I reeled him in. And then he followed me. And then he was like, want to go live? And I was like, yeah, I do. And then you said, want to go live again? And I said, yes. And then I was talking to my significant other at the time. And I'm like, should we start a podcast? No, I won't ask. That'll be weird. And then Dean did. And I was like, booyah.
That is, what a crazy story. And it is just a pure coincidence that we get on so badly.
That should be
like a house on fire.
That should be our slogan. Trust me, it's a coincidence that we get on so badly.
And now, just over a year later, he's sitting right next to me.
Yep.
You travelled 2,000 miles. First time you ever left the country.
Pissed on your
just
bed.
to see Will.
Honestly, yeah.
That's me.
Will, how did the podcast start for you?
The podcast?
Yeah.
You said, oh, well, I've got a podcast. And I said, really?
It probably took me...
And then I played it. And then I was mentioned. And I was like, whoa, this is
Oh.
weird. This is really weird.
And
It
then,
probably took me a while, I reckon, like a couple of weeks for me to tell you.
Yeah.
Because it took me like a few days to tell the people I lived with about my TikTok. Because someone brought up TikTok. Because I didn't want to be the guy that walked in there and went, hello everybody, I have 50,000 followers on TikTok.
that's what I did to my mom. I'm like, Mom, look at it!
Well, yeah, that's fine if it's your mum. But these are people I've never met before.
Oh, well, yeah.
The first thing they know about Dean is that he's TikTok.
So I just
Sensation.
waited. But I also didn't want to like keep it secret. So I waited. And the second someone mentioned TikTok, I'm like, oh, actually, I kind of post on TikTok actually. And then they're like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, I got 50,000 followers. And they're like, what? And then, like, a week after that, I'm like, oh, yes, I've got to go record a podcast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Power moves.
Yeah, real power move. Recording a podcast.
All right. Is that all for today? You got any more questions?
Should I just chuck one more in?
Sure.
I don't know what the question's going to be.
Better be a good one.
Do you want a really bad question?
Yeah.
Have you seen the In-Betweeners movies, and do you think they're better than the series? No, I haven't seen the In-Betweener movies.
Nope,
Yes.
neither have I.
And no.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
I've seen everything. And
I love how we had it leave with such a perfect
the first
question.
one. The first one is okay. The first one is kind of similar to the series. The second one is less good. After a while,
I've
it
never
just gets
seen
a bit,
any of
haha,
the
funny
In-Betweeners.
joke. Not really.
Never even heard of it.
And sorry if you're listening to this and I think the question is
Don't
bad.
watch the American In-Betweeners because it's so
Taika
much
Waititi
worse.
directed it.
I know it's the worst thing he's ever done.
Yeah. Apart from
Wow.
maybe Green Lantern.
No, it's worse than that.
He didn't direct
Because-
Green Lantern.
Yeah, but he was in it. He did it.
Yeah.
He did Green Lantern.
He
Did you not watch the movie? He did him.
Oh.
And on that note, maybe I need to think of a better... Because we had a good closing question, then I just did a silly joke to ruin it.
No, I think that's fitting.
Sums it up quite well.
My mum just messaged me, so I'm just going to reply.
Oh, what was your question?
No, she didn't ask me a
What was
question.
the question? It said sounds good.
Okay, I'll find the last question.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't read that out loud because it gives away where I live. Go on, where do we live? Where are you right now? Dox us.
12th Street, Wallaby Way.
No.
That's so close to Wallace from Wallace and Gromit's address.
I think
It's
He's-
P. Sherman.
P. Sherman something.
42 Wallaby Way.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Wallace from Wallace and
Guy.
Gromit live on 40 West Wallaby Street,
Oh. Huh. How about that?
and we live on.
All right.
Maybe he wouldn't be able to spoil it. Anyway, thanks Will
Wallaby
for joining
Way.
us.
Thank you, Will, for joining us.
I'll send you your check in the mail.
Oh yes.
All 12 cents. That's more than we've made from this podcast.
How many pennies is that? UK pennies.
I don't know,
Great
dude.
British.
And
pennies.
this is going on for too long.
All right.
Thank you for
Adios,
watching.
everybody.
Thank you for watching. Please tell your friends about us.
But not that friend.
The
Don't do
first,
that one. The second friend.
the second friend you thought of, he'd love
Yeah.
us. Or she. Women can enjoy this podcast too, I hope.
I hate
Anyway.
women.